of the Philippine National Police.
Ano po? Okay, okay. Okay. Tanghal!
Yes.
Ha! Pinuno, huwag kamay. Ha!
Ladies and gentlemen, the honors.
Ah. Ah. Yan, yan.
Bruno, ama. Ha! Baba! Ha! Bruno, handaan po ang tanod pandangal upang libutin.
Trooping the line, ladies and gentlemen, is Police General Guillermo Lorenzo Tolentino Elizar, 36th Chief of the Philippine National Police. He is accompanied by Police Brigadier General Florencio Teodosio Ortilla, Director, PNP Aviation Group, and the Honor Guard Commander, Police Colonel Erwin Montañez Oba. Police General Elizar is a proud member of the Philippine Military Academy. He ranked class of 1987 and held significant positions, such as the District Director of QCPD, wherein the QCPD was recognized as the most trusted of his district in NCRPO by the National Police Commission, Regional Director of 448 Calabarzon, and NCRPO, and held the top 3 positions of the PNP as the Chief of Directorial Staff, the Deputy Chief PNP for Operations,
No.
the Deputy Chief
Tama.
PNP for
Pagmay.
Administration.
Ha!
During the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic in this country, Police General Elizar was as the
Pagmay.
commander of the Joint Task Force COVID Shield, enforcement arm of the national government in implementation of quarantine rules, and was in charge of ensuring the morale and welfare of policemen who are in the front line for COVID-19 law enforcement work when he was assigned as the commander of the administrative support for COVID-19 task force. Also, Police General Elizar launched the Intensified Cleanliness Policy, which is aimed at correcting minor and small problems in the service, introductions of QR code in the recruitment process, and inclusion of effective supervision to ensure good leadership by example to the lowest units. Ladies and gentlemen, the father of the Philippine National Police, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo Tolentino Elizar.
Tanghal! Ha! Bruno, huwag kamay. Ha! Bruno, huwag kamay. Ha! Baba! Ha! Bruno, gusto po ang parangal.
Ito, habang nag-request everyone na yung nagpo-flash ang screen, i-verify natin kung ganito, if ever na hindi matuloy
Mga kasama,
Huwag mo na to.
Yes, sir.
inaabot
Huwag mo na to sabihin.
Diretso.
ng ating kagalang-galang na panauhing pandangal, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo Tolentino Eliazar, ama at hepe ng pambansang pulisya ng Pilipinas, ang kanyang taus-pusong pasasalamat sa parangal na iginawad natin sa kanya sa umagang ito.
Ladies and gentlemen, the honors has just been completed.
Nakamalag. Hindi na tayo. Batalyon ko, ano. Okay, take commands from me. Company
Blessing of
commander.
the Enhanced Field Medical and
Oh,
Dental
march
Office.
your men
On
in
2019,
mass
this facility,
formation
along with the other offices,
at the left
barracks,
side of
and
the
other
building.
facilities were
The main
taken
chapel.
from the row alignment
Take charge.
of the DPWH and C5 Southling project. The PNP Aviation Group, through the initiatives of our director, Police Brigadier General Florencio Teodosio Ortilia, this group was able to enhance its health facility and will cater the medical and dental needs of its personnel at this time of pandemic. May we request Police General Guillermo Lorenzo Tolentino Eliazar, the Chief of the Philippine National Police, to do the honors for the ribbon cutting of the newly built Field Medical and Dental Office, to be assisted by our Director, Police Brigadier General Florencio Teodosio Ortilia, Police Brigadier General Luisito Pum Magnaye, Director, PNP Health Service, and the members of the command group. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the newly built Field Medical and Dental Office. May we request the Director of the PNP Chaplain Service, Police Brigadier General Jason D. Ortizo, to officiate the ceremonial blessing of the newly constructed building.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. The Lord be with you. Prayer of blessing. Lord, we sing your praise without ceasing, and we glorify you for all eternity. You temper the cares and burdens of our toil, and by giving us protection and restoration of our health, you refresh our weary bodies and minds and ensure our safety. Now we entreat your kindness to bless this PNP Aviation Group health facilities. Grant that anyone who avails of its service may receive from you comfort of the body and protection of souls. Let this place be a shelter of health and peace, and that there prevails spirit of humility, goodness, and gratitude. May your divine providence preserve the serviceability of all the equipment herein. Through the merits of your saints, let the angels of light come to drive all the undesirable vibes and negative forces away. Grant that all who meet here may find the enrichment of companionship and together offer you the praise that is yours due. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit, one God, forever and ever.
Note ko lang follow up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo Tolentino Eleazar, the Chief of the Philippine National Police. Please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The PNP Aviation Security Group is now celebrating its 30th founding anniversary with the theme, AVSEGROUP at 30, gabay sa ligtas na paglalakbay, kasama sa panahon ng pandemya at kaagapay sa pagbangon ng ekonomiya.
Mga kababayan, magsitayo po tayong lahat at awitin natin ang pambansang awit ng Republika ng Pilipinas, ang Lupang Hinirang.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiging, kaya sa silangan.
for the invocation to be delivered by Police Brigadier General Jason D. Ortizo, Director, PNP Chaplain Service.
Let us bow our heads and be aware of God's loving presence. Almighty God, we praise and thank you for allowing us to celebrate the 30th PNP Aviation Security Group founding anniversary with the theme, AVSEGROUP at 30, Gabay sa Ligtas ng Paglalakbay, kasama sa panahon ng pandemya at kaagapay sa pagbangon ng ekonomiya. Grant that we will receive your blessings, especially to all the PNP AVSEGROUP personnel, headed by Police Brigadier General Florencio T. Ortilla. Ardently we pray that your hands of grace would embrace all personnel of the group, and your mantle of divine providence would bind them together in so much as they now reach another milestone of providing security to all the country's airports against offensive and terroristic acts that threaten civil aviation and enforce laws and regulations relative to air travel protection and safety. Likewise, we consecrate unto your most compassionate heart all the awardees of the program. Finally, we beg you to bestow your special blessings upon our beloved Chief PNP and the People's Chief, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo Tolentino Ilyasar. Let his administration and leadership of the PNP organization, which features intensified cleanliness policy, inspire us to exhibit exemplary service for the integrity, honor, and legacy of the PNP institution. All this we ask in your most holy name. Amen.
Please be seated. At this juncture, may we request Police Colonel Percival A. Rumbawa, Deputy Director for Administration, for his welcome remarks.
To our esteemed guest of honor and speaker, sir, who will be formally introduced later. The Chief Directorial Staff, our Director, Aviation Security Group, Police Brigadier General Florencio Teodosio Ortilla, sir. Members of the AVSEGROUP Command Group, the Deputy Director, Director for Logistics, Directors and Deputy Directors from the different national support units, individual unit awardees, among the highlights of this morning's significant occasion, Regional Director, Proper A, sir, other key senior officers, the Chairman and members of the Aviation Security Group Advisory Council attending through Zoom platform, our very supportive agency partners in aviation safety and security, the Administrator of the Office and Transportation Security, the Manila International Airport Authority, our generous stakeholders from the aviation industry business sector, non-government organizations who have committed their continued support, contributing to the improvement and enhancement of our facilities, other guests and visitors who are joining physically by Zoom, viewing, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is indeed a great honor and privilege to welcome you all on the occasion of the 30th founding anniversary of the Philippine National Police Aviation Security Group, commonly known as AVSEGROUP. In this momentous gathering, may we endeavor in exaltation to express our thankfulness to our Creator for sparing us a meaningful day in recognition in the accomplishments and services of the men and women of the Aviation Security Group under the strong and able leadership of our Director, Police Brigadier General Florencio Teodosio Ortilla. And our profound gratitude to our guest of honor and speaker, whose attention, while being tangled into many other commitments of pressing concerns, addressing law enforcement, maintenance of peace and order, anti-criminality, and let us not forget his main thrust in relentlessly implementing and spearheading the campaign on the intensified cleansing program in the PNP. Yet, he still managed to share his valuable time to grace this remarkable event. Aviation security has grown into such competent unit, and its existence has left footsteps of interesting history written in the journals of aviation history. Its evolution into becoming an aviation security unit in many nomenclatures through the years until it finally became the Aviation Security Group. It was founded as Aviation Security Command, AVSECOM, in June 1, 1976, and later renamed in March 1, 1986 to Philippine Air Force Security Command, or PAFSECOM. The PAFSECOM was absorbed by the PNP and renamed as Police Aviation Security Command, or PASCOM, on July 1, 1991. From that year, the PNP assumed responsibility in ensuring an uninterrupted operation of civil aviation industry in the country. The Police Aviation Security Command, or PASCOM, was later renamed as the PNP Aviation Security Group with the acronym PNP ASG. So that in September 12, 1996 and in August 6, 2007, it was renamed again to PNP Aviation Security Group, or AVSE Group, which we carried until today. Today marks 20 fruitful years of protecting all the country's airports from offensive and terroristic acts that threatened civil aviation. 30 years of exercising operational control and supervision over all agencies involved in airport security operations. And 30 years of enforcing all laws and regulations pertaining to air travel protection and safety. And we are more than committed, dedicated, and willing to continue to perform our functions following established mandates in line with the current thrusts of the PNP leadership on intensified cleansing program, regaining the trust and confidence and winning the support of the communities in the war against criminality and all forms of lawlessness. In this time of dreadful pandemic, the peak of challenge had been unleashed, diminishing number of workforce, mounting numbers of excessive and complicated tasks, but effective strategies borne out by brilliant and strong leadership, motivated with the virtues of committed public service, commanded by discipline and integrity, which are the qualities of our current leaders in the PNP. Guiding every member with clear policies, directives, and commands, which defined in totality a cleansing inside out to showcase how genuine the PNP in its service to the communities. And the PNP AVSE Group, protecting domestic and international travelers, tourists, foreigners, and dignitaries, protecting the airports into welcoming opportunities of national development while keeping the peace. Since our unit's inception, tremendous efforts had been dramatically made To achieve its mission, we have reached a point of implementing the highest security conditions in our airports with our close allies and established agency partners, most especially now that you are in the midst of combating the COVID-19 pandemic. And in furtherance of our objective is not only to protect the employees inside the airport, but also to protect every individual who needs our assistance. Please allow me to quote, and it goes, "The achievements of an organization are the results of the combined efforts of every individual." This is the famous line from Vince Lombardi, which in my interpretation is, we will never be who we are today if not with the combined effort, the collective effort from top to bottom of every personnel of this group for 30 years, and to thank them for the efforts that they have contributed for the improvement of this unit. It has become a time-honored tradition to present and award the deserving best of this unit, bested by its units selected through careful deliberation by our awards committee. Looking back at our modest beginning, we joined this organization because it is our calling, fueled by our passion to serve, inspired by the ideals of honesty and committed public service through service, honor, and justice. Once again, we welcome you in celebrating the 30th founding anniversary of the Philippine National Police Aviation Security Group. Mabuhay ang AVSEG Group, mabuhay ang PNP, mabuhay ang pambansang pulisya ng Pilipinas at mamamayan. Maraming salamat at isang napakagandang umaga sa ating lahat.
Thank you, sir. May we request everyone to please watch the screen in front for the short audiovisual presentation of the PNP Aviation Security Group.
The International Civil Aviation Organization was formed in 1944 after the first hijacking incident happened in Lima, Peru in 1931. It was ratified and signed by 52 states, including the Philippines. Series of conventions were held in 1970 and 1971, which triggered the creation of RA 6235 in the country. Republic Act 6235, or Anti-Hijacking Law, ignited the inauguration of National Action Committee on Anti-Hijacking, or NACA. Under the Department of National Defense, the Armed Forces of the Philippines, Aviation Security Command, or AVSECOM, was organized as implementing arm of NACA in June 1976. Almost 10 years after, AVSECOM was transformed into PAFSECOM, or Philippine Air Force Security Command, in March 1986. With the founding of the Philippine National Police in 1990, NACA was turned over from the Department of National Defense to the Department of Interior and Local Government, or DILG. Then PAFSECOM was changed to Police Aviation Security Command under the Philippine National Police in 1991 and became the PNP Aviation Security Group, or PNP ASG, and was later renamed to the PNP Aviation Security Group, or AVSEG Group, in 2007. Since 1991, the PNP Aviation Security Group have been serving and protecting the Philippine airports, its employees, stakeholders, and passengers for the past 30 years. Today, Police Brigadier General Florencio T. Ortilla is the 36th Director of the PNP Aviation Security Group. When Police General Guillermo Tolentino Eleazar took his seat as the new Chief of the Philippine National Police on May 7, 2021, he immediately launched his guidelines in the organization the same day he assumed office. He implemented the PNP's intensified cleanliness policy, which has 3 essential parts, namely cleanliness in the offices, cleanliness in the ranks, and cleanliness in the community. Police Brigadier General Florencio T. Ortilla is committed to stand behind and fully supports the administration of the new Chief PNP. First is the cleanliness in the offices. He immediately ordered the conduct of simultaneous cleanup drive to 14 aviation security units with 15 international airport police stations and 80 airport police stations nationwide. 2 special units such as the Special Operations Unit and Mobile Patrol Security Unit. The PNP AVSEG Group is the only operational support unit located outside the PNP headquarters in Camp Crame. Likewise, its 14 aviation security units nationwide are located outside the police regional office headquarters. Second is the cleanliness in the ranks. To date, the PNP AVSEG Group has 3,246 personnel with 250 PCOs, 2,981 PNCOs, and 15 NUPs. Please its personnel, 107 red teams conducted a total of 2,615 red teaming operations in all airports nationwide. And based on the recent accounting and inspection, 1,598 out of 1,602 personnel that were inspected found to be properly wearing their uniform. To ensure the efficiency and effectiveness of our elite uniformed personnel, the director of the AVSEG Group have partnered with the Hangkilan Incorporated that focuses on close quarters combatives on the use-edged, impact, improvised weapons, and empty-handed tactics. It has trained our special unit female platoons in using Heckler and Koch Universal Machine Pistol. And just this 22nd of June 2021, the director led the random drug test to the 254 PNP AVSEG Group detailed in the headquarters in collaboration with the Southern Police District Crime Laboratory Office. This activity aims to continuously monitor all AVSEG Group personnel and in compliance with the PNP Memorandum Circular No. 20-2020, PNP Internal Disciplinary Mechanism, and to further adhere to the command guidance of the Chief PNP. In his stint as the director of AVSEG Group for the past 5 months, Police Brigadier General Ortilla has already inspected and visited 11 out of 14 aviation security units nationwide. AVSEU 1 in Lawag City, AVSEU 2 in Tuguegarao City, AVSEU 3 in Clark, Pampanga, AVSEU 5 in Legazpi City, AVSEU 6 in Iloilo City, AVSEU 7 in Cebu City, AVSEU 9 in Zamboanga City, AVSEU 11 in Davao City, AVSEU 12 in General Santos City, and the newly activated AVSEU 13 in Butuan City. The inspection aims to know the status of the office facilities and the welfare of its personnel, as well as build a stronger relationship with the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines. Third is the cleanliness in the community. The PNP Aviation Security Group has forged partnerships with our communities through the PNP AVSEG Group Advisory Council members nationwide. We actively participated in the launching of the Barangayanihan Health and Food Bank on May 14, 2021. To support the cause, the PNP AVSEG Group donated assorted goods worth 85,000 pesos. AVSEG Group immediately implemented Barangayanihan project and have simultaneously conducted the same to all AVSEUs on May 29 and June 12, 2021. The PNP AVSEG Group, along with its partners, conducted a total of 147 Barangayanihan activities on the 131 established Barangayanihan project kiosks in all AVSEUs and special units, and has served a total of 5,966 beneficiaries nationwide. And to ensure that the issues and concerns of the community are heard and addressed, the Director closely monitors the complaints sent via the Isumbong Crime Report form of the PNP headquarters, which was launched in May 17, 2021. As of July 15, 2021, we have received a total of 13 complaints since its launching and have addressed 100%. Guided by the instructions of the Chief PNP, Police Brigadier General Ortilla have initiated projects that would effectively and efficiently carry out our duty in the PNP AVSEG Group. We initiated the creation of the female platoon from the Mobile Police Security Unit and Special Operations Unit, who were subsequently deployed at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminals 1, 2, 3, and 4. This initiative will be replicated to other 5 AVSEGROUPs in AVSEGROUP 3, AVSEGROUP 5, AVSEGROUP 6, AVSEGROUP 11, and AVSEGROUP 12. The presence of police women in the airports and landslide created an ambiance of friendship and kindness among the airport users and created a welcoming and warm feeling among the passengers. The director also launched the One Barong project in March 25, 2021. This is to maintain a respected image of the protocol officers in the airports. AVSA Group started the implementation of a standard uniform within NAIA terminals and is gradually implemented to all international airport police stations nationwide. This project aims to develop the brand and identity of AVSA Group protocol officers from the other workers within the airport. It was on June 7, 2021 when Police Brigadier General Ortilla was able to present the protocol officers of NAIA to the Chief PNP on his travel to Tacloban. COVID marshals were designated to the Aviation Security Unit of NCR, assigned at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport, and was presented to the Chief PNP on June 9, 2021. As he had his talk to the men of ABSU NCR, the Chief PNP reiterated to tighten the implementation of the health and safety protocols to travelers to prevent the increase of COVID-19 cases in the provinces. To date, the COVID marshals, in collaboration with the local police within the airports, have arrested 85 violators for presenting fake RT-PCR certificates. Police Brigadier General Florencio T. Ortilla shows his compassion to his personnel by strictly implementing the monthly RT-PCR tests to all of his personnel and to make sure that their health is being monitored and not compromised while rendering their duty. AVSA Group Police Brigadier General Ortilla has successfully maintained a strong partnership with our stakeholders, which resulted in the donation of vitamins, rice, vaccines, and more. The Office of the Transportation Security has donated 50 doses of Sinovac, of which AVSA Group personnel received its first dose on June 15, 2021. Guardians Magistrate of Advocacies for Democracy International Incorporated, or GMA-DII, through its founder Ms. Estela Bulacan, has been generous to the AVSA Group. She has donated rice and vitamins. These were immediately distributed among the members of the AVSA Group within the headquarters and National Capital Region. The PNP AVSA Group also received donations from Zonka Corporation, a large distributor of face masks, PPEs, and face shield. 100,000 pieces of face masks were delivered to the headquarters that was later on distributed to the personnel of Mobile Patrol Security Unit, Special Operations Unit, and different AVSUs. Also under the effective leadership of Police Brigadier General Ortilla, AVSA Group have established a new IT Technical Services Section office located at the second floor of the headquarters. The newly built SOU barracks of AVSEU 12, which was inaugurated on June 25, 2021, and the new field dental and medical office located at the headquarters, which was inaugurated on July 16, 2021. The strong leadership of Police Brigadier General Ortilla contributed in the assistance received by the AVSA Group in the proposed construction of its command center. Honorable Carlos Charlie Cojuangco, 1st District Representative of Tarlac, during his visit on May 18, 2021, promised to donate the construction of the said center with furniture, PA system, and IT equipment complement. The said AVSA Group Command Center will provide 24/7 monitoring and reporting facility within and among the 14 aviation security units with 15 international airport police stations and 80 airport police stations. From February 22, 2021 up to date, the Director have issued and replaced firearms to the different AVSEUs and special units with a total of 632 firearms. Also, for the past 5 months, the Aviation Security Group's unit performance evaluation rating went up to almost 3.6%. Under Police Brigadier General Florencio Ortilla, we are the PNP Aviation Security Group. We are ever committed to serve and protect the aviation communities nationwide. AVSA Group at 30, gabay sa litas na paglalakbay, kasama sa panahon ng pandemya. at kaagapay sa pagbangon ng ekonomiya.
We shall now come to the highlights of today's activity, the awarding of our outstanding PNP Aviation Group units and personnel. May we request our awardees to please rise as we call your name one by one.
May we also request our guest of honor and speaker to do the honors of presenting the plaque of merit to the individual and unit awardees, to be assisted by our Director, Police Brigadier General Florencio Chodosio Ortilla, and the members of the command group.
The PNP Aviation Security Group hereby presents this plaque of merit to the individual and unit awardees who are adjudged as best in different categories for their outstanding performance for the year 2021, thereby contributed immeasurably to the attainment of the overall mission and objectives of the PNP Aviation Group.
For the individual and unit awards, ladies and gentlemen, the adjudged:
Best PNP Aviation Security Unit Chief for the year 2021 under Category A Airport Authority, Police Colonel Jean Binauhan Panisan, Chief Aviation Security Unit 3. Her unit is also awarded as Best Aviation Security Unit for the year 2021 under Category A Airport Authority, Aviation Security Unit 3.
Best PNP Aviation Security Unit Chief for the year 2021 under Category B, CAAP Controlled Airports, Police Colonel Renato Baligod Malyonga, Chief PNP Aviation Security Unit 2. His unit is also awarded as the Best Aviation Security Unit for the year 2021 under Category B, CAAP Controlled Airports, Aviation Security Unit 2.
Best Senior Police Commissioned Officer for Administration for the year 2021, Police Lieutenant Colonel Victor Ben Isidor Dalangin Aklan, Chief Budget and Fiscal Office, Administrative and Resource Management Division.
Best Senior Police Commissioned Officer for Operations for the year 2021, Police Lieutenant Colonel Joanna Mariano Zarcilla, Officer in Charge, Intelligence and Counter-Terrorism Division.
Best Junior Police Commissioned Officer for Administration for the year 2021, Police Major Jerfield Dinglasan Medina, Chief Morale and Welfare Section, Administrative and Resource Management Division.
Best Junior Police Commissioned Officer for Operations for the year 2021, Police Major Roberto Miranda Papa, Chief Intelligence and Investigation Section, Aviation Security Unit, National Capital Region.
Best Senior Police Non-Commissioned Officer for Administration for the year 2021, Police Executive Master Sergeant Marlon Flores Marshal, Unit Executive Senior Police Officer, Aviation Security Unit 9.
Best Senior Police Non-Commissioned Officer for Operations for the year 2021, Police Chief Master Sergeant Melvin Ani Velasquez, Chief Clerk, Intel Operative, Intelligence and Counter-Terrorism Division.
Best Junior Police Non-Commissioned Officer for Administration for the year 2021, Police Staff Sergeant Lawrence Mark Galang Yabut, Senior Action PNCO, Moral and Welfare Section, Administrative and Resource Management Division.
Best Junior Police Non-Commissioned Officer for Operations for the year 2021, Police Staff Sergeant Sile Noel Visitacion de Quina, Intel PNCO, Davao International Airport Police Station, Aviation Security Unit 11.
Best Philippine National Police Non-Uniformed Personnel, PNP NUP, for non-supervisory level for the year 2021, NUP Domingo Intia Tabagan, NUP Administrative Assistant 2 of Aviation Security Unit 5.
Best Airport Police Station under Category A, International Airports, Ninoy Aquino International Airport Police Station 1, Aviation Security Unit, National Capital Region. The award will be received by Police Major Albert Abe Bagtang Timpak, Ninoy, Chief of Ninoy Aquino International Airport Police Station 1, Aviation Security Unit, National Capital Region.
Best Airport Police Station under Category B, Class 1 Principal Airports, Tuguegarao Airport Police Station, Aviation Security Unit 2.
Best Airport Police Station under Category C, Class 2 Principal Airports, Tablas Airport Police Station, Alcantara Roblon, Aviation Security Unit 4.
Best Airport Police Station under Category D, Community Airports, Iba Airport Police Station, Aviation Security Unit 3. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Clifford C. Pagaduan, Chief of Iba Airport Police Station, Aviation Security Unit 3.
Best Airport Police Station under Category E, General Aviation. General Aviation Police Station, Aviation Security Unit 3. The award will be received by Police Major Ronald N. Corpuz, Chief of General Aviation Police Station, Aviation Security Unit 3. The PNP Aviation Security Group also presents the plaque of recognition to the following administrative, operational, and technical support units in recognition of their unwavering support and invaluable contributions to the accomplishment of the mission and objectives of the PNP Aviation Security Group. Operations Management Division for being awarded as the best division for calendar year 2021. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Colonel Arthur Angsuban Salida, Officer in Charge, Operations Management Division. Special Operations Unit. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Colonel Ariel Hembrador Asuncion, Chief, Special Operations Unit.
Mobile Patrol Security Unit. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Colonel Arvin Boyagan Fabro, Chief, Mobile Patrol Security Unit.
Aviation Security EOD K9 Unit. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Colonel Edwin Covarrubias Eliazar, Chief Aviation Security EOD K9 Unit.
Field Medical Dental Unit. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Colonel Maria Angelina Aurelia Javier Cerezo, Chief Field Medical Dental Unit.
Group Legal Office. The award will be received by Police Captain Hernani Erwin Leonardo Gonzalez IV, Group Legal Officer.
Technical Services Section. The award will be received by Police Major Sherwin Maglangit Somido, Chief Technical Services Section. Quality Assurance and Doctrine Development Division. The award will be received by Police Lieutenant Colonel Angelito Villaruel de Juan, Officer in Charge, Quality Assurance and Doctrine Development Division.
The PNP Aviation Security Group also presents plaque of appreciation to our stakeholders in recognition of their unwavering support and invaluable contribution to the mission and objectives of the PNP Aviation Group.
Given the 16th day of July 2021 at headquarters PNP Aviation Group Naiya Complex, Pasay City, during its 13th founding anniversary celebration, signed Florencio Chodosio Ortilia, Police Brigadier General, Director.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stakeholders of the PNP Aviation Group.
Doctora Estela G. Bulacan, Guardians Magistrate Advocator for Democracy International Incorporated, GMADI.
Undersecretary Raul L. Del Rosario, Administrator, Office for Transportation Security. Also, Office for Transportation Security. The award will also be received by Undersecretary Raul L. Del Rosario.
Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines. The award will be received by retired Brigadier General John Estabilio, Deputy Director General for Administration, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines.
Retired Brigadier General Romeo L. Labador, Assistant General Manager for Security Emergency Services, Manila International Airport Authority.
Director Baldwin G. Halyurina, Philippine Center for Post-Harvest Development and Mechanization.
Retired Police Lieutenant General Enrique B. Galang Jr., Chairperson, PNP Aviation Group Advisory Council.
Mr. Rolando T. Lim, President, Jonca Corporation, and Mr. Jackie C. Chan.
Mr. Jose Valerio A. Calleja, President and CEO, Compact Pharmaceuticals Corporation.
Mr. John Christian Gonzaga, President, Showtech Audio and Light Solutions Company.
Mr. Jaewon Kang, 4M Enterprises. The award will be received by Mr. Eugene Yang and Mr. Hon Myung Joo. Let's give all our awardees a big round of applause. Once again, we would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to all our stakeholders.
For the introduction of our guest of honor and speaker, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Director of the PNP Aviation Security Group, Police Brigadier General Florencio Chodosio Ortilia.
Thank you, MC. To our guest of honor and speaker, who will be introduced later, sir. First of all, I would like to acknowledge the presence of my wife, Miss Amy Ortilia. Please stand. Members of the PNP Command Group, no other than Police Lieutenant General Leonardo B. Carlos, sir, the Chief of the Directorial Staff. Also, please stand to be recognized, members of the PMA Bikis Lahi Class of 1990. Other star rank officers, Father Brigadier General Jason Ortizo, the Director of the Health Service, Police Brigadier General Luisito Magnaye, our individual PNP Aviation Group awardees, our champions, palakpakan po natin, invited guests, and our awardees from the government service and other civilian partners and stakeholders. Thank you very much for your support. Our partners in advisory council members and guests present in cyberspace, members of the Aviation Group Command Group, division chiefs, personnel staff, other senior officers, Aviation Security Unit, and Airport Police Station chiefs, the men and women of the PNP Aviation Group, ladies and gentlemen, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. 30 years since its foundation, the Philippine National Police Aviation Security Group has indeed come a long way as a respectable institution and a champion of public service. The 30 years of monumental challenges and successes has proven the tireless commitment and selfless dedication of every personnel of the PNP Aviation Group. Today, it is a very significant day for the PNP Aviation Security Group family, and it become more memorable because we have here the country's most trustworthy and reliable leader of our organization, none other than our very own, the Chief of the Philippine National Police. As the PNP Aviation Security Group Director, I will take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt appreciation and gratitude to the men and women of Aviation Security Group for all your selfless dedication to our flag. Yours as important as mine, if not for your efforts and sacrifices, this would not have been as excellent as it is right now. To our stakeholders who consistently support us in any way possible, to the awardees who were recognized for their exceptional assistance to our unit, to the visitors who made this momentous celebration remarkable. Remember that your selfless contribution is one of the keys to the success of this group, and it is you who have made it possible. With your display of commitment, dedication, and enthusiasm in helping our organization in attending our goals. I encourage everyone to be the best version of yourself. Be the best servants and protectors of the people, and always strive to be respected and trusted. Be vigilant, but always observe the respect for human rights and follow the rule of law. When people feel free and safe, prosperity will surely follow. So let us do our jobs faithfully and do your part. Our guest of honor and speaker today is a dedicated public servant who made his mark as a bemedaled, well-rounded, reform-oriented, and a strict disciplinarian of the Philippine National Police. After accepting the challenge of his father to take the Philippine Military Academy exam, he did not only graduate but also obtain the Latin honor cum laude and the top 4 of the PMA Hinirang class of 1997. In 1987, he started his career in the Philippine Constabulary as a young officer in charge of outwitting and leading the operations against the CPP and PA in Southern Tagalog region, which was then one of the hotbeds of communist insurgency. Our guest of honor and speaker has proven his expertise and integrity that earned him various important positions, such as the commanding officer of the Special Action Company of the Regional Action Force 4 during the late 1980s, the Chief of Police of San Pedro, Laguna in 1998, the head of the Criminal Investigation Detection Group in Batangas and in Laguna, and later assumed as the Intelligence and Operation Officer of the Highway Patrol Group, which led to the neutralization of various carnapping and hijacking groups in Southern Tagalog region. And as Chief Investigator of the Police Anti-Crime and Emergency Response, known as PACER, which was of the frontrunner of today's anti-kidnapping group, where he figured prominently in the neutralization of various kidnap for ransom groups in 2003. His exposure in the field of investigation and operation during his stint in PACER further led him his designation as the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group Regional Chief in Central Luzon in 2007 and again in Central Visayas, where he waged relentless campaigns against organized crime groups and other threats in these regions. After leading the operations against cybercriminals as head of the anti-cybercrime group, he took the helm of the Quezon City Police District in 2016, where he waged relentlessly on anti-crime and illegal drug operations that led to the arrest of notorious and street criminals, dismantling of notorious robbery hold-up groups, and the arrest and neutralization of group targets, including rogue police personnel involved in crimes. Under the leadership of the QCPD, was recognized in a survey commissioned by NAPOLCOM as the most trusted police district in NCRPO. He was eventually elevated to the positions of greater responsibility as the Regional Director for PRO Calabarzon in 2018. Although brief, he proved that he was worthy of position by making the barangay and SK election in the region as the most peaceful and orderly. As the Director of the National Capital Region Police Office, he led the aggressive campaign against street crimes, which contributed in the reduction of crime by 60% and also took the lead in initiating a massive reform in the recruitment system through the QR code system. For this, he led the NCRPO to get the first ever Best Regional Police Office Award during the 118th Philippine Police Service Anniversary in August 2019. On October 12, 2019, our guest of honor speaker was later named as the number 4 man of the PNP as the Chief Directorial Staff and was later elevated to the position of the Deputy Chief for Operations in January 2020. When the COVID-19 pandemic broke out, he took the lead in implementing the quarantine rules as a commander of the Joint Task Force COVID Shield. Later, as the Deputy Chief for Administration, he became notable for initiating policies to protect police frontliners as the commander of the PNP Administrative Support for COVID-19 Task Force, or ASCOF, in September 2020. For his excellence and dedicated service as a police officer that showed in all of the tasks assigned to him, our guest of honor and speaker received various awards. He was given recognition by the UN for his service in the United Nations Transitional Authority in Cambodia. He was named National Junior Police Commission Officer in 1999. He was named Best Community-Oriented Policeman by the PNP and the Rotary Club in 2000. He was also a recipient of the Ambassador's Choice Excellence Award in the 2018 Asian Achievers Award given by the Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation. Top Cavalier Award for Police Operations during the PMA Alumni Homecoming in Fort Del Pilar, Baguio City on February 16, 2019. The Civil Service Commission Presidential Lingkod ng Bayan for Best Public Service in NCR in July 2019 and was also conferred the honorary Command Naval Aviator Badge by the Naval Air Wing at Sangli Point, Cavite City in March 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the country's most trusted police officer and our guest of honor and speaker, the 26th Chief of the Philippine National Police, ang ama ng pambansang pulisya ng Pilipinas, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo Tolentino Eliazar, Sir.
Maraming salamat. Please be seated. Yung platoon na andun, on my command, tikas, pahinga, paluwag. Renz, thank you very much for that kind and very long introduction. First, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our guest here. Nasa unang listahan po dito, itong aming upper class. Pero bago pang banggitin, unahin ko na muna yung pinaka-senior naming upper class na nandito. So, I would like to acknowledge the chairperson of AVSEGROUP Advisory Council, who is Lieutenant General Enrique Galang Jr. Palakpakan po natin. Thank you very much, sir. Sa lahat ng activities na kasama AVSEGROUP, talagang ever-present, sir, kayo na andyan. And banggitin ko na rin, itong aming upper class na inabutan ko sa PMA. Class 84, ako naman ay class 87. Siya yung first class, kami ang plebo. Kaya sir, andito kami dahil sa inyo. At ako naman sir ang first class, andyan naman ang plebo namin. Kaya snappy. 84, 87, 90. Our regimental XO, when we were plebe, and their first class cadets. Administrator of the Office of Transportation Security, USEC General Raul De Rosario. Palakpakan po natin. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Hayaan niyo munang batiin ko ang mga kasama ko na andito ngayon, ang ating, unahin ko na andito, the Director of AVSE Group, Police Brigadier General Renz Ortilla. Palakpakan natin. Congratulations sa inyong mga accomplishments. Hayaan niyo rin baranggitin ko ang ating members ng command group na andito, ang kanyang Deputy Director for Administration, Colonel Percival Rumbawa. Palakpakan natin. Deputy Director for Operations, Police Colonel Limuel Obon, and the Chief of Staff, Police Colonel Alegre Martinez. Congratulations. To our senior officers here, we have here with us the Chief of Directorial Staff, Police Lieutenant General Jonard Carlos, Delta Company. Paro, sir, kaming Delta Company. Hindi mo na inabutan yan, sir. Yes, sir. And the members of Class 90, ito sir yung mga palaki ko. Kung ako'y palaki mo, ito naman ang mga palaki ko. Full support sa ating director. The Director of Police National Training Institute, Police Major General Alex Sentin. The Regional Director of Police Regional Office 4, General Eli Cruz. The Deputy Director of Logistics, Police Brigadier General Pax Munoz. The Director of Integrated Monitoring and Enforcement Group, Police Brigadier General Flynn Dongbo. Deputy Director of CADG, Police Brigadier General Oliver Inmojas. Our Chief Public Information Officer, Office, Police Brigadier General Ronnie Olay. Isang underclass naman, Class 91, the Director of Health Service, Dr. Chito Magdaye. Hindi sir, doktor yan. Honorary na lang. Siyempre, ang ating Chief Chaplain, Police Brigadier General Father Jason Orticio. Sa inyong lahat na nandito ngayon, the men and women, other senior officers, other officers, police non-commissioned officers, non-uniform personnel of the AVSE Group, PNP AVSE Group, palakpakan natin mas malakas. I would like to, special mention, of course, to the wife of our director, baka makalimutan, si Ma'am Emmy Ortilla. Palakpakan natin. Hindi ko na po isa-isahin pa ang ating mga members of Advocacy Council and other stakeholders, pero kami po saludo sa inyo, sa inyong tulong na ipinakita. Ngayon pa lang dito, standard na, kasi galing sa PNP Command Center, kaya ang presentasyon maayos, pati na rin ang mga support interventions at ibang nakita natin dito. Palakpakan natin ang ating Advisory Council and all the stakeholders na tumulong sa atin. To the individual and unit awardees present here and also joining in cyberspace, distinguished guests, friends from the media, lahat po nakasama natin dito, the different unit commanders, the different field units and offices of AVSE Group, ladies and gentlemen, wala na po ako nakalimutan, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Una ay salamat sa mainit na pagtanggap sa akin sa pagdalaw ko dito. The last time that I was here was during the installment of Police Brigadier General Aldin Nieves. At that was, I believe, if not December ng 2019 or January ng 2020, nakalimutan ko na. I was either the Chief Director Staff or Deputy Director, Deputy Chief PNP for Operations. And nasa labas pa tayo noon. Kaya nakita ko nga dito, ang napakaraming mga improvement na nakita natin. And I can still remember the chairperson of Advisory Council, General Galang, na naandun pa rin. And during the time, yung palang yung nagsisimula that there was a mystery flu na nanggagaling sa China. That's why I can still remember na ang challenge ko noon for the AVSE Group is bantayan itong mystery flu na pinag-uusapan na pero hindi pa natin alam. only to find out that after a year and a half, eto na pala, pandemya, the COVID-19 that affected, that changed our lives, that we never imagined before. But nakita natin ang pagtugon ng PNP, particularly ang ating AVSE Group. Palakpakan natin ang AVSE Group natin. As you celebrate your 30th founding anniversary today, napakaganda, 30th. Kaya talagang I cannot miss this opportunity to be your invited guest of honor speaker, even though may next appointment, kaya ginawa natin alas 8. Pasensya na po sa ating mga bisita at tayo napakaaga. I was reminded of a character in the movie Thor named Heimdall, the gatekeeper. Any breach in failing to guard the gate of Asgard would always lead to serious trouble until it eventually led to the destruction of the entire Asgard. This is the role that you play as members of the Aviation Security Group. You are among the guardians of the gates of the Philippines who play an important role to secure our country from any threats, whether they are terrorists and criminal elements or even virus. Napakaganda kanina ng pinakita do sa ABP about the accomplishments of AVSE Group as well as the intensified cleanliness policy. Itong mga programa na dati nang naandyan na sa aking maikling panunungkulan ay kumuha ko itong mga to para ilagay sa intensified cleanliness policy na merong cleanliness in the offices, cleanliness in the ranks, and cleanliness in the community. Hindi ko na i-discuss at na-discuss na doon. Pero lagi sinasabi natin, back to basic. Napakahalaga, pero very doable. Cleanliness in the offices. Na diyan nagsisimula ang disiplina sa sarili na nakakahawa para maging disiplinado lahat, pati ang ating paglilingkod sa bayan. Sinasabi ko that the police station is the window to the soul of the Philippine National Police, where the lasting first impression happened, where the trust and confidence of the public to the police is nurtured and developed. Kung yaang mga police station na yan is the window to the soul, our airports, or for that matter, ang ating mga AVSE Group units in the different airports are the show window to our country. Sa ating mga travelers, both foreign and domestic, at iba pa na gumagamit ng ating mga ka-airport. Kaya't napalaga, napapanahon ang ating ginagawang programa na nakita ko naman sa inyong mga ginagawa. Let me take this opportunity to express my gratitude and to salute you for doing your job well. Your theme, AVSE Group 30, gabay sa ligtas na paglalakbay kasama sa panahon ng pandemya at kaagapay sa pagbangon ng ekonomiya really reflects the sacrifices you made since lockdown measures were implemented last year. Not to mention the fact na nagkaroon din ng surge among our personnel. Hundreds of our personnel infected by COVID. At through the initiatives of our director here in coordination with Director of Health Service, ayan, at pinasinaya natin ang ating health service facility, health facilities na naaayon, napapanahon para sa ating mga kapulisan. Palakpakan natin ang AVSE Group, palakpakan natin ang health service, pati na po ang mga stakeholders na tumulong sa pagtatayo nitong facilities na ito. Alam natin lahat ang matinding epekto ng COVID-19. At ngayon nga, nakita natin sa India, na kung saan dati sinusunog na lang ang mga bangkay sa open spaces, at ito naman ay pinangambangang mangyari sa Indonesia na ngayon ay naharap sa katulad na krisis ng pandemya. Kaya nga napakalaga ng role ng AVSE Group. Kasi sa lahat ng mga guidelines na binibigay ng ITF, kayo ang naandito para ma-implement or mapatupad to, lalo na sa mga restriction, travel restriction coming from those places. Nakita din natin kanina ang mga accomplishments ng ating AVSE Group. Hinimay-himay at inaisa-isa. Preventing the entry of terrorists in the country and also including preventing the entry of sexual predators, especially those that prey on Pinoy children. We have seen the role of AVSE Group in smuggling, to address or to stop, prevent smuggling of illegal drugs and other contraband. The AVSE Group also showcased the deployment of Special Operations Unit. Palakpakan natin. And the Mobile Patrol Security Unit, female platoons. Palakpakan natin. In securing the NAIA. Alam nyo, yung pinakita kanina, yung mga picture ako doon, yung mga travel ko papuntang regions in my inspection, if I will avail of the commercial flight, siyempre, dadaan ako dito. Pagpunta ko dito, halos eksakto na lang. Kasi hinahabol yung oras para sumakay sa aeroplano. Nung unang punta ko ngayon, pagdating ko doon, andun nakaabang ang mga personnel ni RENS. Una, itong mga SWAT or ating mga Special Operations Unit para ipakita sa akin yung kanilang mga kapabilidad. So, nakahanda doon sa patang airport, talk to men. Di ba? Kaya nakita natin doon. So, singit ako doon, talk to men. Pero, I was really impressed. And in fact, napakaganda pagkakataon na sa kulang kong panahon, makausap ko yung ating mga tao, lalo na itong mga showcase niya na mga innovation. So ayos yun, napakaganda. Punta na ako ngayon, lipad na. After the following day, balik ako ngayon. Pagdating ko, paglabas ko ng airport, andun na naman, mga police women naman natin. Itong sinasabi natin ng mga Mobile Patrol Security female platoons, nakaabang din. Showcasing again, at talk to women naman. Ayos pa rin. So, uwi na ngayon sa Krame, kahit medyo pagod pa, after a week or two, may travel na naman ako. Pagdating ko, meron na naman. Ito namang itong mga COVID marshal, tapos pagbalik, meron na makaabang. Ito namang itong mga Juan Barong, itong ating naka-uniforme na ating mga protocol officers. Ay, nung bandang huli, sabi ko, teka muna rin, wala na akong masabi, ubus na ang sasabihin ko. Kaya nung minsan balik ko, mamalasin na sana sa akin. Kasi pagod na, nakabang naman ito mga bicycle patrols natin, palakpan natin ating mga bicycle patrols. Pero, kiddingly aside, natutuwa ako doon. Pero sinabi ko sa kanya, friends, tama na. Hindi ko na lang masasabihin ko. Naubos ko na sa 4 na beses na pag-aabang nito mga tropa mo. Oo. Kaya next time, wala na. Kausap ko na lang siya. But during my last visit, dito ay sa Cebu. So sinabihan ko siya na pagdating ko sa Cebu, I want to see your men. At yun naman inorganize niya. At least yun yung sasabihin ko doon, bago sa kanila. Kasi dito, paulit-ulit na. Anyway, palakpakan natin ang acting AVSE Group for that initiative and for the accomplishment na inyong ginawa. I also warmly congratulate our outstanding AVSE Group personnel whom we honor today for exemplary performance in the unit's successful attainment of both administrative and operational functions. Kayo ang totoong mukha ng Philippine National Police. Palakpakan natin yung mga yan. Hindi yung mga ilan-ilan na mga bugok. Ha? Alam nyo, sa atin nga, the PNP leadership, well, spearheaded by our Chief PIO and DPCR, hinahanap natin itong mga small good deeds na ginagawa ng ating kapulisan sa iba't ibang lugar, sa mga iba't ibang sulok ng ating bansa para mabigyan natin ng parangal. Hindi man sila ma-recognize, ma-appreciate ng ating taong bayan dahil yun naman talagang trabaho nila. Pero sa atin, hinahanap natin para naman mangibabaw at makita ang tunay na mukha ng Philippine National Police. Hindi yung ilan-ilang mga bugok na nakikita natin na paglabas nila, agad nabubura ang lahat ng ating ginagawa. Kaya nga kasama ng ating intensified cleanliness policy, particularly in the cleanliness and the ranks, andyan ang ating mga programa para ayusin yan. Maipakita natin sa ating bayan para patuloy natin makuha ang kanilang tiwala sa atin. Dahil tayo naniniwala, only through their trust and confidence, they could fully and wholly support us, cooperate with us, and help us. Pagtulong nila, pati na rin sa pag-report ng mga nangyari sa kapaligiran, pag-witness sa mga krimen. And that collaboration, that cooperation would make us more effective in our job. At yun ang ating isusukli sa kanila. Kami rin nagpupugay po sa ating mga awardees, mga stakeholders, sa inyong patuloy na tulong hindi lamang sa AVSEG Group, kung hindi sa ating PNP at sa ating mga kababayan. Through all this, we recognize the PNP Aviation Security Group's role in the uninterrupted and secured operation of the civil aviation industry in the country and respond to any airport crisis, including insurgency and terrorism. Amid the surmounting challenges brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic, the AVSEG Group, under the leadership of Police Brigadier General Florencio Renzo Ortilla, has ably sustained its effort to protect the country's airports and passengers by conducting aggressive enforcement of laws and regulations related to air travel protection and safety in the Philippines. I ask all of you to carry on with your dedication, integrity, professionalism, and inspiring courage. Sama-sama nating panatilihin ang seguridad at kaligtasan ng publiko at maging gabay nila sa kanilang masayang paglalakbay sa himpapawid. Maligayang ika-30 anibersaryo sa inyong lahat at isang maganda at mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Maraming salamat po at magandang umaga sa ating lahat.
Thank you so much, sir, for recognizing this unit's efforts.
Please be seated.
At this juncture, may we request our guest of honor and speaker, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo Tolentino Eleazar, the Chief of the Philippine National Police, to please stay in front for the presentation of the Plaque of Appreciation and Memento.
May we also request our Director, Police Brigadier General Florencio Teodosio Ortilla, to do the honors of presenting the Plaque of Appreciation and Memento to our guest of honor and speaker, to be assisted by the members of the command group.
The PNP Aviation Security Group presents this plaque of appreciation to Police General Guillermo Lorenzo Tolentino Eleazar, the Chief of the Philippine National Police, in grateful appreciation of his invaluable services and untiring support as the guest of honor and speaker during the 30th founding anniversary celebration of the Philippine National Police Aviation Security Group on July 16, 2021, held at the Multipurpose Center Building, PNP Aviation Group Headquarters, Crash Gate 1, NAIA Complex, Pasay City.
Also, the presence of our beloved Chief PNP during this event invaluably contributed to the upliftment of the morale and welfare of the personnel from this group, which is essential to the resilience of its personnel, clearly manifested concern and genuinely appreciated every achievement and commendable acts made by the personnel of this group.
Given this 16th day of July 2021 at Multipurpose Center Building, PNP Aviation Group Headquarters, Crash Gate 1, NAIA Complex, Pasay City. Signed, Florencio Teodosio Ortilla, Police Brigadier General, Director.
Also, our beloved Chief PNP will receive a memento from our Director.
Also, our guest of honor and speaker for today's celebration will receive various mementos given by the men and women of aviation security units and special units of this group.
The memento from Aviation Security Unit NCR, the home of the Valiant Cops. This unit is composed of 386 personnel manning 7 airport police stations in the National Capital Region.
The memento of Aviation Security Unit 1 represents the life of the Ilocanos. This unit is composed of 86 personnel manning 7 airport police stations in Region 1.
Aviation Security Unit 2 is the Spanish colonial baul or La Casa. This unit is composed of 124 personnel manning 8 airports police stations in Region 2.
Aviation Security Unit 3 is the Hot Air Balloon Festival. AVSEGROUPs 3 is composed of 174 personnel manning 6 airport police stations in Central Luzon.
The green peacock is the memento of Aviation Security Unit 4. This unit is composed of 128 personnel manning 16 airport police stations in Region 4B, Mimaropa.
The memento of Aviation Security Unit 5 is a sculpture of Mayon volcano made of smooth volcanic rocks. AVSEGROUPS 5 is composed of 131 personnel manning 7 airport police stations in the Bicol region.
Aviation Security Unit 6 is a miniature of Dagoy, the official mascot of the Nagyang Festival. This unit is composed of 142 personnel manning 7 airport police stations in Western Visayas Region 6.
The sculpture of Lapu-Lapu, the first Filipino hero from Aviation Security Unit 7. This unit is composed of 157 personnel manning 8 airport police stations in Central Visayas Region 7.
The Sundan, the native sword of Aviation Security Unit 8. AVSEGROUP 8 is composed of 84 personnel manning 11 airport police stations in Eastern Visayas Region 8.
The Gong, the signal device of the Muslim royalties from Aviation Security Unit 9. This unit is composed of 191 personnel manning 14 airport police stations in the Zamboanga Peninsula.
Aviation Security Unit 10 is the Moro Quiz, the sword with waves similar to a flame or serpent, the sword of the Usugs, Samal, and Yakan warriors of Mindanao. This unit is composed of 69 personnel manning 5 airport police stations in Eastern Mindanao, Region 10.
The Philippine Eagle, also known as the monkey-eating eagle of Aviation Security Unit 11. This unit is composed of 126 personnel manning 3 airport police stations in the Davao Region, Southern Mindanao.
Magandang Jensen from Aviation Security Unit 12, the tuna capital of the Philippines. This unit is composed of 117 personnel manning 6 airport police stations in the South Cotabato region.
The Balangay, also known as the Swift Canoe of the Philippines from Aviation Security Unit 13. This unit is composed of 89 personnel manning 6 airport police stations in the Caraga region.
The Anti-Hijacking Assault of the Special Operations Unit, SOU. This special unit is composed of 557 personnel and tasked to provide technical and operational support to the PNP Aviation Security Group seizure of aircraft or threat.
The Aircraft and Light Tower Memento of Mobile Patrol Security Unit, MPSU. This special unit is composed of 144 personnel and serves as the frontline unit of the PNP Aviation Group in providing landside security to the premier airport terminals of the country.
Our guest of honor and speaker will also receive a PNP Aviation Group commemorative mug as a simple token of appreciation.
Likewise, all other guests and awardees will also receive a replica of the token given to the guest of honor and speaker to make your presence with us this 30th founding anniversary celebration more memorable.
May we request the usherettes to please hand over the replica mugs to our guests at the stage.
Other guests and awardees, you may get your mugs placed underneath your chairs.
May I request everybody to please stand. Hawakan po natin ang mug natin. A symbolic toast. I am overwhelmed and happy to lead the symbolic toast for this momentous event. This toast symbolizes our expression of honor, goodwill, and gratitude for the presence of our Chief Philippine National Police. We are committed to stand behind you, sir, and we will fully support your administration. Hep, hep!
Hooray!
Hep, hep!
Hooray!
Hep, hep!
Thank you very much for taking part in this simple ceremony. The AVSE Group family is grateful that we had a chance to celebrate this 30th founding anniversary through a symbolic toast with the Chief PNP, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo Tolentino Eliazar.
Please rise for the singing of the PNP AVSE Group hymn to be followed by the PNP hymn, Lingkod ng Bayan.
PNP ASG, sandigan ng bayan, tungkul'y taos pusong tutugdin. Kaunay at kaibigan ng sandaigdigan, at may himpapawid laging iniingatan. Bayang mahal ay di pababayaan, kasama at karaasan ay hahadlangan. Kababayan ka man o isang dayuhan, tunay na paglilingkuran. Sama-sama sa isang misyon at misyon, gawing bukod tangi lahat ng paliparan. Kalakalan pagyabanin, ating patatagin, luwalhatit ka lang ng sangkatauhan. Kahusayan, kapayapaan, at kaunlaran, tagumpay ang bawat kaligtasan, buhay alay magpakailanman, katarungan at dakilang karangalan. Kaunay at kaibigan ng sandaigdigan, gabay ni papawin laging iniingatan. Sama-sama sa isang misyon at misyon, gawing bukod tangi lahat ng paliparan. Kalakalan pagyabanin, ating patatagin, luwalhatin ka lang ng sangkatauhan. Katarungan at dakilang karangalan. PNP
concludes the momentous 30th founding anniversary celebration. AVSE Group at 30, gabay sa ligtas na paglalakbay, kasama sa panahon ng pandemya at kaagapay sa pagbangon ng ekonomiya. On behalf of the PNP Aviation Security Group, we would like to thank everyone for taking time to be with us today.
We are your hosts for today. I am Police Staff Sergeant James Valhagna Escolano.
And I am Patrolwoman Kim De Los Santos. Once again, thank you very much and God bless everyone.
Sa gitna ng dilim, parang gabay. Sa gitna ng balaki, parang sandata. Kalasag sa bagyo, handa kaming tumulong para sa inyo. Sa agos ng buhay, di malaman ang gagawin. Pasang mga pagsubok ng buhay, kapit kamay lang kaibigan. Sa agos ng buhay, di malaman ang gagawin. Pasang mga pagsubok ng buhay, kapit kamay lang ka.